we should be live. There we go. We are live. That was weird. I clicked the go live button on OBS and not on YouTube, which I don't normally do that. What up, y'all? How's it going? We've got a collection to go through. A big collection we picked up today. Well, not a big collection. A bulk collection we picked up today that we need to go through. Actually, I'm going to be moving these cards. What up, Nels? What up, Morty? How's it going, y'all? Let me move these cards real quick. I had some... I'm probably going to go through these and list these. Actually, yeah, we're actually going to keep them over here. We're going to keep them over here. We're going to list some hollows from Sword and Shield. Because I want to get some listings. I have to list 200 because we haven't listed any cards today yet. So, got to list some cards. Also going to go through the bulk collection. We're mostly just going to be pulling the bulk collection out and then going through it real fast. We're not sifting anything yet, but we can go through it and then put it in a 4-row box and see how much is actually there and what all is there. We picked up some jumbo cards. We picked up some dice, some pins, some everything. So we're going to kind of go through it a little bit, organize it a little bit during the stream. And then, of course, we're going to be doing some listing. Let me post on Discord. Discord? What the hell what is wrong with me? There it is. We are now at 1,000+ members on our Discord, which is insane to think about. That's crazy. You guys have shown a lot of support on the Discord, so I appreciate it. What up, Jim? What's Poggies, my doggies? Now, I don't know how to answer that. What up, JD? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Real quiet tonight. I can turn up my thing. For some reason, and I don't know why, it seems like it went quiet. And then I can turn it to this, and that'll make me a little louder. That's as loud as I can make me, though. So if I need to turn down the music, just let me know. Happy Monday. What up, Daddy? Caden, what's up? How's it going? Que pasa calabaza? I don't know what that means. Ricoro. Texas, I was about to buy some cards from your eBay, then I see you're live. Hell yeah. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you supporting. Make sure you buy the most expensive cards on my eBay. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Buy what you want. What up, Don? Can barely hear you, Phantom. Is it really that quiet still? Is it better now? I can't make it much louder than this. So I hope this is... Wait, am I doing the wrong one? Am I on the wrong one? I am on the wrong one. I'm on the wrong mic. Wait a minute. That's what's wrong. Why is this audio capture not working? Properties. Uh-oh. What happened? I did something wrong. Is that better? Did that... There'll probably be two different audios now. What did I do wrong here? That's really weird. I don't know why this isn't working. It's connected. Oh, it's kind of blinking. Why is that blinking? Okay, I think it's because I'm... Give me 1 second. I'm going to mess with my audio here. I didn't realize I was doing something wrong. There we go. Okay. Hopefully... What's wrong with this? Why are you being like this? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Huh. This is really strange. Well, we might just be quieter than normal. I'll have to talk into this mic because this other mic, for some reason, doesn't want to work right now. I've since watched some more of your videos. I've switched a lot of my inventory over to eBay with the floor instead of TCG player. Nice, JD. Have you found any success with it? Your stream has always been quieter than others. Yeah, I don't know why. I really can't do much to change that. On my end, I'm not... Oh, I know why. I'm stupid. This thing's still plugged in. Now you'll hear me twice. There we go. Okay. I forgot I had to unplug that. Does that make it a little better? Did that make it better at all? Hopefully that... I mean, I at least can move around now and not talk into the mic right here. So at the very least, that should be a little better. Perfect. How are we doing this Monday, Pop? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Make sure it's the right mic. Yeah, it was the right mic. It was just, for some reason, it wasn't connecting, and it's because I have to unplug. I have a little thing that plugs into my phone, and if it stays plugged in, then it won't read it on the computer, so you have to unplug that. So that's what I was doing wrong. Some cards I feel like I haven't slept in a week. Well, you need to go to sleep, Dodd. Always be listed, though. Top of evening to y'all. Welcome, welcome, Jordan. Pretty much means what's up. Oh, well, welcome. What's up? You know, nothing much. That sound is better. All right, all right. It's been very successful so far. I've had a year with Chaos Source System and making it easier to list everything on eBay now. Nice, JD. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. How much do you have listed on there so far? Do you have a 9 to 5 on top of your card business? Yes, I do. I work from home though, which is nice. Do you list your cards like one of those 125 to 499 cards from X set, or do you list each card separately? Everything's separate. I have separate listings. I have duplicate listings. I don't pay attention to them. Everything is separate. I don't do any variation listings. I just uploaded my batch of 200 for today. Nice. Hell yeah, Caden. Retro, I was just watching your video on your scanner. List while you sleep. Exactly. Always be listing. Non-stop. We never stop listing. I just realized I didn't set up my phone for you guys to be able to see what the hell's going on today. So let me do that real quick. And then we will get to going through this collection and show you guys what we picked up. Pretty cool stuff. If you haven't watched the video, I showed a little bit of it in the video, but we got some jumbo cards. We got some decent amount of bulk. I'm still waiting, so tomorrow morning, hopefully this person actually meets with me. She forgot to bring the binder, which had a lot of like hollows and reverse hollows in it that I actually was interested in. And I hope and pray that they are actually going to meet with me and give me those, because I bought those too. That was part of the deal. But she seems cool. She's a mom. She lives in the area, so I imagine she's not gonna leave me hanging. But you never know. Sometimes you never know. I need Droid Cam up. Let me set this up, and then I can show you guys what's going on. I'll turn this on. It's a little dark over here. And there we go. Okay, now you guys can see what's happening. I can start grabbing stuff, but now that that's set up, I can continue with chat. What up, Prince? How's it going? So far, 215 gross on eBay and 30 on TCG Player. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Finally listed. Nice. Nice. Started a few days ago and have 231 listings, aiming for 50 a day. That's pretty good, Kevin. That's pretty good. Kevin's my dog's name, by the way. If I get a basic store on eBay, how many listings can I have up? I think the basic one is like 1,000. I think. Don't quote me on that, though. I definitely want to know how you handle the jumbo cards. I got them on my bulk purchase, and I kind of just been sitting on them until I figure out how to sell them. Honestly, I wonder if they will go through the Rico scanner. Has anybody ever tried to put a jumbo card through the Rico scanner? I'm really curious if that would work. How do you find collections to buy or bulk to buy? I live in a small town. I'm not sure how to go about looking for people to sell. I mean, Facebook Marketplace is your best bet, and trying to find bigger towns around you, Caden, would be your best bet. I had a video on that today, actually. Hi, mad timing that I just trying to use card uploader for the first time. I'm guessing it doesn't recognize Japanese cards though, which is the reason I thought I'd test it to name them for me. It does have Japanese cards, yeah. Japanese Pokemon cards it has. You can list Japanese Pokemon cards to my card collection. Didn't you say I should only list cards worth more than 20 bucks and toss the rest? That's exactly what I said. I'm glad you understood, Don. I found out a gaming friend is a rip and shipper, and we're figuring out how to having me buy his bulk. That's awesome, Papa. That's perfect. Yeah, if that's the case, you can probably get a pretty good selection of modern bulk. How do you ship Pokemon card sleeves? I just put them in a bubble mailer. Man, I had such a slow weekend on eBay. Normally I've been around 20 to 30 orders, but only did 6, oddly. Yeah, my eBay wasn't a good weekend as well. I mean, it was all right. It wasn't bad. I think I did 30 orders over the weekend. So nothing crazy, but sell me all your jumbo cards. Retro, I mean, I don't know how much they go for. But I can get you a list if you want to buy them. Couldn't find in your videos except the scanner into Class 4 TCG player way you comp cards. Is there a way to find value of bulk Pokemon like the app you suggest that does MTG? No, Jordan. I just sift based on like time or how old they are, basically. I don't have a way to find like how much worth each card is worth the same way I do Magic. There's no real easy way. Jumbo cards work on Epson scanner, so it should work for Rico. I figured. Unless you're somewhat established on eBay and don't have a limit on listings. I mean, you're going to need that eventually. I mean, realistically, when you start listing on eBay, you're going to need, if you're going to list TCGs, you're going to need over 1,000 and eventually over 10,000. Popping in for a quick minute. Got to go to bed soon. Hey, what's up? What's up, Ryan? How's it going, man?
It didn't auto-name them. Is that normal? Then do I have to name each card? You shouldn't have to name them, no. You might just need to run it through again, card collection. Just make sure you choose in the drop-down menu that you're choosing Japanese Pokemon and not English Pokemon. I've been storing, organizing all my bulk from the mini packs I've ripped. I have over 13,000 cards. I sell singles on TCG, but want to start on eBay. Need that scanner. Yeah, the scanner helps a lot, Prince. It helps a lot. It was slow for me, too. Which one? The card uploader? What store do you have? I have the $60 one. Did you see the card uploader drama? I did, Zach. We can talk about that a little bit. Phantom Sifts on vibes alone, it's true. So tedious comping Pokemon. Yeah, I don't even bother. In a parking lot buying 50,000 Magic cards right now? Hell yeah, Shiny Hunter. That's awesome, dude. How much are you buying them for? Maybe just list cheap set prices the best way. Yeah. I got a couple jumbos. Yeah. I found the Japanese drop down. First time using it on your recommendation. Okay, perfect. Yeah. It's a great service. Yeah, but the store does not lift your monthly limit. It just gives you extra listings for free. Yeah, but you can undo that. You can just request more and then go through support and request more. If they say you can't, just call eBay. Like eBay will call you. Just talk to somebody on the phone. Say, hey, I want my listings to go up, and they'll go up. As long as you have good feedback. I can list 10 million items per month on eBay. The problem is insertion fees once you go over the free threshold. Yeah, I mean, eventually, I'm sure if you get a big enough store, they'll just remove those insertion fees, but just pay the monthly price and you'll be able to do it as much as you want. Is that why you list the Pokemon sleeves for $99 to account for the bulk mail shipping? Yes. I wouldn't list them for anything lower than 10. People who aren't TCG Player Pro and don't have access to scan identify, you can use card uploader to sift, but since it's unlimited scans. Yep, you can also sift through that, but you have to have a scanner that way. 900 lowest I could get. That's pretty good. I mean, 50,000 would normally be like 500, so you're not even paying 2 cents per card. That's still really good. I'm still taking pics on my phone, but we'll speed things up. Load so I can get a scanner. Yeah, less than a cent a card. Wait, then I'm doing my math wrong. Am I doing my math wrong? 50,000 would be $10 per thousand would be 500, right? So that'd be almost 2 cents a card, right? Am I stupid? Am I doing my math wrong? But it'll be fine because it's still worth it. I've said that in my videos before. If you get it for a cent, 3 cents, 2 cents, like ultimately you'll still make your money back. Especially with Magic Bulk. If it's not been sifted, especially. Yeah, we can talk about the drama a little bit. I'm not going to say too much. What I will say is I am no longer affiliated with TCG Automate. I have dropped the service. I don't have a code anymore. The code won't work or shouldn't work, or at least it's not going to do anything, for me at least. I very much suggest everyone use Card Uploader. I will no longer suggest using TCG Automate. Yeah, pretty disappointing. Pretty disappointing to see. It was an unfortunate thing to see. I don't think Andrew's a bad guy. I just think he did something really stupid. So not much more to say really on it, unless you guys have any other questions about it. But I can't really say much. I don't really know much, to be honest, to be fair. I'm curious if Andrew's going to come out with a response or not. But in regards to all the drama, it's just, I use Card Uploader. I've always used Card Uploader. I think it's better software even before all this. I've said that many, many times in the past. If we're just comparing software to software, but with the recent drama, I just don't want to be associated with a platform that could do something to try to hurt another platform. You're right, 1.8 cents per card. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. Getting sales while watching this is awesome. Loving the TCG space at the moment. Hell yeah, card collection. I appreciate it, man. I was ahead of the curve. Yeah. Was it proven that he did it? No, I guess not. It's... The odds of him not having done it is almost zero. I can't say that he did it. I don't know for sure whether or not he did it. But if he comes out and says he didn't do it, that would be an interesting way to go about this. That would be an interesting way to try to defend it. $22 a month isn't a lot, but I feel like I will not sell enough cards to cover it, knowing I only have low end, as in nothing more than $5. I mean, I mostly have nothing more than $5, but $22 a month, I mean, you'll cover that, and you could do that in a day. I mean, don't buy it unless you need the listings, Texas. But the second you have those listings, you'll make enough. I mean, $22 a month should not break the bank enough to make a difference. Wants to buy common uncommon for 14 cents per card. Holy shit, what the hell, Daddy? I need to be sending them every single card I own. Point me to the drama. Drama is fun. Yeah, you're handsome, so-and-so. I appreciate it. Reform Collector, what's up, man? What's the T? I'm not on Twitter. Okay, I'll try to explain it very briefly. We'll talk about it here, and then we'll kind of move on. But, how do I explain this? I think I'm going to make a video on it eventually, but I don't know. We'll see. I might make a video. I might not. I don't know. But I'll talk about it on the live stream a little bit since I do more on the live stream. So there's two platforms. There's Card Uploader. There's TCG Player or TCG Automate. Card Uploader is owned by Pokemon Steven, who's a content creator, pretty big content creator. And then there is TCG Automate, who's owned by Andrew from Gem TCG. Card Uploader recently got attacked. They basically got DDoSed in a way, is the best way I could describe it, by somebody uploading the same card like 30,000 times really, really fast. What Pokemon Steven says, he thinks the person used a bot to try to overload their system. They caught it. They ended up finding out who they think it was, and in this video, he very, very, very strongly hinted at the fact that it was Andrew, and basically everything pointed to the fact that it's Andrew. And I don't see a world in which it wasn't Andrew from Gem TCG, who owns a competitor platform. Why he did that, his reasoning behind it, I have no idea. I don't know why someone would do something so stupid. It was a really stupid thing to do. We have yet to hear from Andrew, so we don't know for a fact if he did it or not. But it seems pretty likely. I'm not accusing anyone. I don't know if he did it or not. But I have cut ties with TCG Automate. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. Hope everything's good, bro. Question, if one of your jumbos sold, how would you ship it? That's another question. I don't know yet, Reload. And when I find that out, I'll let you know. I actually watched Card Throne's video on how to ship them, and I'll probably just follow his tutorial on how to do it. If you look up Card Throne jumbo cards, he has a video on it. What's the T? I'm not on Twitter. Yeah. How do you deal with duplicates when you list single cards? I was reading that eBay Shadow ban your post for multiple listings on the same card. Small Degen, I've not had that problem. I don't do anything with. I keep it. I don't deal with duplicates. I have not had a problem with my duplicates. Do you promote any pay percent? And if so, what's the metaphor? I have a 3.1%. Recently got the storefront is awesome. You can select which categories it show first. I have a newly listed order that you can select stuff yourself. It's so much cleaner. Yeah, I agree. I'll ask people to see what the better way if you list other things like accessories and merchandise too. That's a good idea. I have thousands of cards, but I feel like it would be better to just 250 for free and then wait until I get bigger on eBay. You can do that too, yeah. Wow, that's really shitty. Yeah, Shiny Rectangle Drama was really making it big on the interwebs now. No, it wasn't. It was, yeah, yeah, I guess. I think you're talking about the Shiny Rectangle is our Discord. There's no drama in our Discord. So you saying you think you did it? It seems likely, but I don't know. Fixed my scanner scratch issues, installed the plastic feed guard from the Max Wax packs, running perfectly now. Hell yeah, Mythic, that's awesome. Free stress test. I found jumbo top loaders. Really? That's cool. For jumbos, I just cut out a piece of cardboard, same size as the card, then wrap it in bubble wrap. You can buy jumbo sleeves online as well. It's expensive, 50 plus normally for me. For one sleeve? No. Is it $50 or like for a pack? So I was listing normal reverses like $2 or cheaper, a good place to start with free shipping. Yeah, you can always do that, Huey. Sort Swift combines eBay duplicates but allows you to keep separate SKUs. Yeah, I personally wouldn't use a system that tried to combine duplicates and have the chaos sort. I think you're just asking for trouble, but that's just my personal opinion. So the guy was like, if I can't beat him, I'll break them, apparently. Put them between two pieces of cardboard, wrap them in bubble wrap, and send in a flat box or large bubble wrap. See, what I saw was Card Throne sold it in an envelope, like put it in a big envelope and only had to put stamps on it. So it made the shipping super cheap. So I'm gonna maybe try that if that works. Sorry, I didn't mean the Discord. Everyone is there is great. We're just referring to cards. Yeah, I got you, Nova. I got you. Sleep for a $50 jumbo card, and under that I just wrap it. Oh, I got you. Okay, I'm an idiot. Like the vintage jumbos in Japanese can be 300 plus. Damn. What if they bend it? I mean, that's the same thing with anything else. You could say the same thing about all the cards that I send through the USPS. I mean, the USPS is not in the business of bending cards or bending envelopes for that matter. You could use a big first class mail envelope. Yeah, I think that's what Card Throne is saying. He just put a stamp on it though. He put a stamp and an extra ounce and sent it through. So I'll have to try and mess with it. Doesn't eBay require us to track all orders? He said you can also use the eBay standard envelope. Same thing. Just smack it on the big envelope. Yeah, it was an interesting choice. Needless to say, it was an interesting choice. But like I said, I don't think Andrew's a bad guy. I just think he made a stupid decision. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't bite him too much in the ass after that one, because that's sketchy to say the least. But anyway, how much profits do you average every month? Right now, negative. Well, actually, I'm in the positive finally, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I just always buy collections every month, so I just reinvest it really quickly. So I couldn't tell you how much profit we make in theory. Okay, let's get through some of this. Let's start at least organizing a little bit of this. Let me grab a 4-row box. I've got a giant stack of 4-row boxes now because of all the boxes we've already gone through. It's ridiculous. Let me place this over here. We need to go through this, organize this a bit, and then I can get to listing. Let me go over here. Okay, so sleeves we can have in one of these rows. I guess we can put sleeves and these energies that we don't need into a row. Yeah, I sent multiple jumbos with ESE. It works. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do, Sam. That's a good idea. Okay, we're going to... These are code cards. Do I really need code cards? Does anybody want code cards? I could probably just send this to somebody. It smelled weird. Okay. These are all dividers. Another thing that I probably have no real use for. If anybody wants this kind of stuff, these dividers or these code cards, honestly, if you just message me and you pay shipping, I can maybe figure something out. I probably shouldn't say that because that's just going to give me another chore. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't message me. I'll figure out some way to get rid of it. But I don't really... I would say message me, but that's just going to give me another chore that I'm inevitably going to put off. Hey, free penny sleeves. I'll take it. Wouldn't it be funny if Steven found out Andrew was offering $5 Unlimited and fired off that video? No, I don't imagine. I don't imagine Pokemon Steven would do something like that. But who knows? I wouldn't have imagined that Andrew would do something like that. So who knows? I give up. Seems like a rather poor decision regardless. Those are sleeves. Anyone have issues where USPS doesn't scan your packages and it's only done by the sorting machine? I haven't really had that issue personally. Did you hit the Poke Center drop today? No, I've never even tried to get on a Poke Center drop. I probably should, but I've never personally attempted to try. I never know when they're happening. I saw somebody in the Discord saying something about it. I've never even done it. I don't even know how it's done. I should probably try to figure that out because it's just like free money. But no, I've not personally tried. I would like the dividers. I'll let you know if I figure something out. Yep, just happened to me. What did he say? Oh, yeah. I got 18,000 unlisted Pokemon cards from a Rip and Ship who only sends out hits on the way right now. Got them for 12 cent, 0.012 cents a card. 6,000 reverse hollows, and the rest are common, uncommon, trainers, and normal hollows. Sword Shield Current. That's sick, Saint. That's a really good price, especially if you're getting hollows with that as well. That's going to be a really good price for you. Okay, I'm just full disclosure, y'all. I just farted, and it smells really, really, really bad. That means I probably need to take a shit. So this will be fun to get through this live stream. Ooh, some good cards here. There's some good older reverse hollows. This was the box we looked through that had the fake. This is a fake Chandelure and a fake Mega Kangaskhan EX. It's so bad. Look at how bad that is. It's so fake. But a lot of these cards are not fake. They're just older. This is going to be perfect. Like, there's some really good cards in here. So, not really good cards. I shouldn't say really good cards. I'm more so just some cards. Okay, we can throw this in the trash because we're not going to... Excuse me. Do anything with those. All right. Can you sign all the dividers and send them to me? Yeah. Let me get right on that. 100. What is it? Coop's collection charge for $100 a piece. I linked an envelope I used for jumbos in the Discord. Okay, perfect, David. Thank you. Still working on my stack of like 20,000 sports cards though. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. It was awesome. Was actually able to get some product. Good. That's awesome. What'd you get, Jug? Like 25% of my packages haven't gotten scanned by the carrier, but delivered. 50/50 gets scanned delivered. Makes me nervous, but I guess the same just as throwing a stamp on it. Yep, it is. Same thing. I was able to hit the drop today. Got 1 box and 2 bundles. Nice. Go take a dump, dude. Dookie time. Sold a baseball card. I was delivered, and it still says shipped instead of delivered. Yeah, some of them are weird. There's the fake cards for sure with that sneeze. Yeah. Brave to sneeze was 1 in the chamber. Hey, what up, man? What up, Derek? How's it going, man? My local post office didn't scan anything. It wasn't until I hit the hub the tracking popped up. Like trusted a fart. Yeah. Picked the wrong lunch break to tune in. Nice. Backyard. Yeah, you did. Kevin, shut the hell up! What is the lowest you sell a card on eBay? Is it worth the amount of time you put? Yes. Bezic, it's $1.99 is the lowest I send that I buy. Jesus Christ. It's $1.99 for the lowest that I sell, and it's worth my time absolutely because I get, even after shipping, fees, shipping costs, everything, I make at least 50 cents per card. But if somebody buys more than 1 card, I make significantly more. 2 booster bundles, 1 first time in over a year. Nice, that's awesome. Which ones did you get? $100 if you shit on top of the fake Mega Kangaskhan. Oh my God, someone's got a shit fetish. I picked up the big collection a while back, and I don't have any want for the empty binders. I'm just trash them. I mean, if they're bad binders, then no. I mean, unless you want to try and figure out how to ship them. They can't scan it because it's not real tracking, but the machine would scan, but it's hit or miss. Mine seems to be pretty hit. My post office seems to be pretty on top of it, so I must have gotten lucky with mine. Okay, let me grab some more ETBs and fill up this 4-row box. Just kind of got to... Oh, this was the one I was trying to look for. Let's go through these together, y'all. Judge. Lysandre. That is an old card that's all beat up. Very... Oh, wait, no, it's fake. Another fake... Wait, is that fake? I don't think it is, actually. It's just really, really beat up. Very beat up. Okay, a lot of these old Victini card, old Golem, Xerneas, Ampharos, Frogadier, Gastrodon, so nothing crazy. Okay. I was hoping for something crazy. Some modern bulk, it looks like. Some reverse hollows. Very beat up Panpour. Some older cards. Some of these look fake. This looks very fake. This Shaman is incredibly fake. Or is it just really, really faded? I can't tell if that's fake or not. It looks fake, but I think it might just be faded. These might just be really faded because it'd be weird to fake these cards. Now, this card's got to be fake. This Mo Rotom is definitely fake. Look at how it's like smaller than the rest of the cards. Yeah, some of these are definitely fake. This is weird. Yeah, I got to be careful with these fake cards. Obviously, I will go through them, see what is fake. Right now, we're just kind of transferring cards over. Some Sword and Shield, some Scarlet Violet, and some fake cards. All right. Finally got my coupon set up. Nice, Austin. How's it? What's your coupon? Chaos Rising Greninja set. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I was asking because I sold the card for $1.09 after shipping. Fees I only made 88 cents. 8 cents? How did that happen? Bezic, are you not in the US? I happen to live down the block from a sorting hub before it goes to the regional hub and they scan them in the back. Oh, that's pretty good. Sorting and posting cards currently while watching stream. Nice. That's exactly what needs to happen. Since I'm listing only 250 cards on eBay, should I list 5 or 10 cards a day? I mean, whatever you can keep up with, realistically. Okay, they have these kind of like broken up by type. These are all Sword and Shield. Or at least most of these are Sword and Shield. That one's a little older at Torchic. Did you get ripped off? No. I mean, a couple of these cards are fake, but most of them are real. No, we bought this for $250. Oh, a bunch of energies. And these aren't even the good cards. These are just like, these were just added. So I still have yet to get the binder. I probably shouldn't have paid her the whole amount, but I did. I trusted her. I hope that she comes back tomorrow and has. See, this is why I bought it. Like some of these older, like the reverse holo from Evolutions Machoke, reverse holo DeWatt, like some of these older cards I saw. Nothing crazy. Like there's nothing big in this from what I see, but there's going to be a bunch of like $2, $3, $4 cards that are going to be perfect for me to list onto eBay and just give me more eBay listings. So that's really why I did it. I probably didn't have to do the deal, but the jumbo cards too was enticing because I was like, I need to learn the jumbo cards. I don't know how to do them, and it'd be a good thing to learn. So I was like, I'll pick up some of this so I can pick up the jumbo cards. And honestly, the jumbo cards, the ones that I saw that we have, like multiple that I looked up were like $10. So, and there's like 20 or 30 jumbo cards. So I think just in the jumbo cards, we could basically make our money back. And then all this is basically just free inventory. We'll make our money on it, I'm sure. Seemed like a decent deal. She had it listed for $300. She messed. I asked her, I said, is this still available? She said, yeah. She's like, someone offered $200. I was like, I can do $250 and I can meet you tomorrow morning. And she agreed, so it worked out. Worked out. Alrighty. Can you describe what you called near mint versus LP? My guy returned 4 separate cards because of the white dot or a bit of whitening on one corner. I wouldn't call that not what near mint. I think people are just harsh with their grading. Personally, I'm not that harsh. If it's got a little bit of whitening, it's still near mint, but it depends. Depends on how much whitening. It's kind of hard to show. What do you do with your hollow energies? I list them. He also sent back one for reverse holo being that dull look but no scratches. Yeah, that's factory. I am for 199 cards. Do you do free shipping? Yes. Not even a seller, but I would just stop selling to that guy. A single dot is not LP and whitening really depends, but I assume there's not a lot. Yeah, exactly. I've had sales, but they are only buying single cards. How can I get more multicolored sales? Coupon active on my store, 20% off 3 or more cards. Caden, just list more. List more. You just got to have more added. You just pull out Sword and Shield cards and playables. I'm just pulling everything and putting it in this box. I list everything that's older. If it's Sword and Shield and holo or reverse holo, I'll list it. If it's older than Sword and Shield, I list everything. Hey, what's good? Did you guys see eBay change how auctions work now? I didn't. How do they work? I started with 4 or more at 10% off of the card's price up to $20. Yeah, I do 3 or more. That's what's been good for me. What if she's early on her villain arc? She ain't coming back. Yeah, true. And make sure you weight on the eBay label is accurate. 1 ounce is 74 cents. Yeah, yep. Man, that kid was getting scammed with these fake cards all the time. Yeah. Casta agreed. He used 2 different accounts, but I learned. Yeah. U.S. buyers will no longer be able to submit cancellation requests after winning auctions. If the buyer leaves negative feedback due to a declined cancellation, you can request this removal. Really? That's pretty sick. That's awesome. It's called near for a reason. Yeah. I would say it's near mint. Yeah. Have you considered selling the really playable bulk cards on TCG players, such as the regular PokePad card? If I got like a PokePad, yeah, but other than that, not really. Not really. I was, but it just takes too much time that I'd rather just spend on eBay. How do you guys know what it's playable? Just search on TCG Player, whatever. It's like more than 25 cents. You got me on Card Uploader, hands down a game changer. Now I need a scanner. Yes, McBride. It's a clutch tool for sure. Very, very good. Sehr, sehr gut, yeah. Okay, let's grab a little bit more. We got a lot to get in these. I bet we probably even have. I thought we weren't going to fill up a 4-row box, but we're definitely going to. So. Granted, half the box is filled with energies and card sleeves, but still. Let's see what's in this. Looks like mostly Sword and Shield. There's some evolutions. There's a Metapod evolution, so not terrible, but not great.
Oh, we got a hair. Let's go. That's a little disturbing. Pineco. More Sword and Shield. There's an older one. Malamar. So some stuff mixed in. Galarian Zapdos. Zapdos. So we'll be going through this in the next, week. I'm not going to be rushed to get through this because I am trying to list more Magic and we have plenty of Pokemon to list. So I'm not like super keen on going through this really fast, but we'll get through it. Start adding it. If you could, people play Pokemon? Yeah, I know, right? Was any of the software he's been using to making the upload CSV file for eBay? It's called Card Uploader, B-San. Card Uploader. A Flabébé. Flabébé. These feel fake as well. These are super thin. I don't know if... They don't look fake, but they feel fake. That's weird. Old Pokedex from Evolutions. Yeah, pretty much Sword and Shield. Mostly Sword and Shield. Some stuff that's older. Pretty par the course. It is hot in this office right now. I need to turn on the air conditioning. I'm excited to go through this. There's some good stuff in here. It's definitely going to make me money. That's for sure. I'm not worried about this deal not making me money. There's some cards I've already seen that thought, that'll sell for $2 all day long. And you get enough of those and you've made your money back. And then some. All right. So our first box of cards we need to go through. Oh, I'm gonna put that in our to go through pile. Let me grab another 4-row. I am like sweating. It's so hot up here. Let me tell Lisa. Give me a second. Hey, honey. Could you turn down the air like by 1? Can you what? Do I need to be muted? Okay, give me 1 second. Hey, y'all, I gotta talk to the wife. Give me 2 minutes. 2 Minuten, bitte. All right, sorry, y'all. I apologize. It wasn't code brand out. I didn't poop. I should have. Just need to talk to Elise. Let me catch up. What do you do with modern non-hollow Japanese bulk? I don't have any, but it's probably not worth listing as of now. So I'm not sure. I'm finding it so hard to find inventory to make money. I'm in the UK. Yeah, that seems to be the key. How do you find deals? That seems to be everyone's question that everyone has to figure out the answer to. He's getting the talk. What should I buy bulk off TCG Player and sell it on eBay? No. Oh, well, you meant like individual cards? You can if you can find some good bulk plays. Like I wouldn't buy like bulk lots, but if you're saying like buy cards that sell better on eBay, then yeah, there's arbitrage opportunities for sure. I know a lot of people do it with 151 cards, but yeah, there's definitely plays to be made. I once picked up a small Facebook Marketplace collection, and some of the cards were fake, but the rest were paid for the collection, and then some. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what's going on here. What's up, you beautiful specimen? What up, Hectic? How you doing, man? He's getting the talk. Yeah, I see that you could buy bulk lots on TCG Player for 1,000 cards for 25. I would not. It's most certainly going to be sifted to like the 1-cent cards. Oh God, I just sent an energy card. Hey, it's a 2013 energy card. That's pretty cool. Someone should text him and let him know his mic is on. Is it really? Was it? No, it wasn't. Was it? Or am I losing my mind? It didn't matter, even if it was. We weren't talking about anything crazy. Quick trip to Pound Town. Yeah. Elise needed something immediately. Yes. Yeah, that's all it took. It was a 2 minute. It was a wham bam. Thank you, man. All these are energy cards. No. That's unfortunate, but that's a hollow, reverse hollow energy from XY, so that's pretty cool. These are all energy cards, so that's unfortunate. There's another reverse hollow energy card there. Let me just get out. Oh, there's some fairy energy. I think a lot of people like the fairy energy since they're no longer around. There's some hollow energies in here, so it's worth going through. Should make a video on TCG Automate. This kind of thing happens all the time, and someone like Jim TCG could easily tear down a small dev's entire business. I don't know if it happens all the time in regards to Gem doing it, but yeah, I'll probably end up making a video eventually, but yeah, we'll see. We talked about it earlier. He def overcharges for his cards too. I mean, if people pay for the cards, they pay for the cards. You know, I don't blame anyone. I don't like this idea of like, this is the price, so it should be charged, because who gets to determine that? The market determines, you know, who gets the cards for what. And if you pay the higher prices, then that's your prerogative. You don't like it, don't pay for it. I just don't like this idea. People, I mean, it's not even, I see this in the video game world too. Like, oh, this person's scamming everybody because he's charging more. And it's like, then stop buying from them. Just don't buy from them. That's, I don't know. The idea of like people charging too much for stuff, it's just like, if you don't like it, don't buy it. It's, you know, the same people could say like, oh, market price is wrong. You should be selling at, you know, you should sell at, some people say that I'm wrong because I sell, you know, bulk cards that are 10 cents for $2 on eBay all day long. It's just like, if people buy them, why would I not, you know? So I don't necessarily disagree with him in regards to how he prices his cards. I disagree with this one thing he did. That much is true, but you know, outside of that, I'm not gonna harp on it. Saw this earlier. I wonder if this is worth anything. Does anybody know if this Ariados is worth anything? TG 9 out of 30. Haven't these cards started going up? And it's near mint too. I should look that up. If I get Japanese bulk, my bulk lots, I just put it into the box, and when it's full, I send it off to Kirk's. Does Kirk's buy bulk? Do they buy Japanese bulk? Those are the best kind. Yeah. Usually just need 15 seconds or so. I love Hollow Energy, just like Hollow Lands and MTG. Yeah.
As long as you're not talking about getting pegged, you're good in my book, champ. Hey, I mean, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with getting pegged? Who has something against that? I mean, I don't prefer it. It's not my forte, but I don't find any problem with it. You got to do what you got to do, you know? You got to do what you got to do. Not my thing, but I've heard good things. I've heard nothing but good things, honestly, so. Area dose. What is this worth? $2.16. I'm rich. Let's not start getting pin pegged now, yeah. So I don't get mad at the scalpers, I get mad at their buyers. Yep, exactly. People who don't really know the word scam means? Yeah, yeah. That word gets thrown around very loosely. Like I know, what's the big guy? What's the guys that everyone was freaking out about? Oh, what's their name? That sell retro games and everyone was freaking out about it. Now, to be fair, they were scamming in the sense that they said they were cleaning their consoles and stuff, and they clearly weren't. That obviously is not okay, but everyone was freaking out about their prices, and I'm like, if you don't like it, don't buy it. I sell mine for $3.49 on eBay, at least the trainer gallery ones. The Galarian gallery may be worth more. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to sell that for more than $2, but yeah. What the hell? These comms are wild. Would you recommend listing all hollow reverse hollows? I can't imagine it's worth saving them all until I get a fill box 7,000 of them. If you got older ones, then yes, but I wouldn't list all reverse hollows and hollows from modern stuff. At least not that many. I have plenty listed, but now I've got so many in the backlog and so many already listed that I don't really list them. Anytime I get reverse hollows and hollows, newer ones, if they're not 151, I just send them off to whoever will buy them. Ultimately, I'm probably going to start doing bulk lots on eBay starting soon, so I'll be selling them myself. What did I just join into? Jada God, it was the perfect timing. DK Oldies, thank you. Yes, DK Oldies. Yep. They're my state. Honestly, I like their content. I'm just going to say it. I like their content. I'm just going to say it. But I understand why people don't like them. Obviously, the whole, like, saying they're fixing up their consoles and they're not, that was shitty and pretty awful, and I'm glad they got called out for that. But in regards to, like, their pricing, I just was like, hey, if you don't like them, don't use them. In fact, I almost bought from them one time because they had a game for sale, and they were the cheapest on the market. But it was like it wasn't their pop, you know, it wasn't Mario Bros, it wasn't Mario Kart, like it was, what game was it? It was like a really random game that I was like, oh, I remember playing this, I should buy it. I never did buy it, but I was like, if I did, it was a good price. So like, yeah, they're like, they price their stuff because if they sell through 17 copies of Mario Kart a day, they probably realized, well, if we raise our price by $10, we can sell it for more and make more money that way, and people will still buy it, you know? And so why, I don't understand the idea of faulting a company for giving the price that people pay, you know? If people are gonna pay it, then people are gonna pay it. Doing orders now, got 5 more orders to level 4 on TCG. Nice, congrats, dude. Do you offer free shipping? How do you equate that into listing price, or do you just list for market price and swallow the shipping cost? Mr. Tunst, I don't sell for anything for less than $2, and after shipping and fees, at a $2 sale, I still make 71 cents. So that's how I do it. That is how we do it. Yeah, I think this is a good like 7,000 cards of bulk. So honestly, even if this was all it was, 250 is a little high, but not terrible, you know? It's not awful. I fear selling bulk lots on my main store due to the inevitable negative feedback. Yeah, that's true. I would do them in bulk lots instead of like bulk lots of like 100 cards. I'm going to do them in massive bulk lots, like a whole large flat rate box of like 6,000 cards. That's how I plan on doing them, and hopefully that gets a better like Feedback loop, I don't know. Oh my God, guys, I am letting them rip and they are brutal tonight. I am going to need to shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. They make me wanna say, oh, 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 oh my God. Sorry. All right, there we go. 2 4-row boxes full, and now I can throw this away. Throw all these ETBs away that I don't need. She had like a bunch of empty ETB boxes, and she's like, "You want these?" I was like, "Absolutely not. Not even a little bit, ma'am, but thank you for the offer." You make me wanna say, oh, 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 oh. What a bop. All right, we are going to throw all of this away. You guys want to see the jumbo cards I picked up? Let's show the jumbo, actually. Bop. Let's throw that, and then let's go through these bags. We'll pull out things that we want. Alrighty. All right. I bought my Mario Kart Wii through them. They were the cheapest, and it looked like they did resurface the disc. There you go. Capitalism. Was it hard? Was it that? Who was it that had the budget scanner recommendation? I don't know. Just curious, how did the phone call with the LGS go for asking bulk? What did the process look like? I just called them and asked if they, every single store, I said, "Do you guys sell bulk? I buy and sell bulk. If you're interested, I would be interested in picking up your bulk." Most of them just said no, and then one of them actually knew the channel. So they said, "I've watched the channel a couple times. I was actually meaning to contact you," and so it worked out. But ultimately, I've had those conversations without having a channel, and they just say, "Yeah, we have them. If you want to come pick them up, here's what our prices are." It's hard to live and agree with supply and demand. I also think a lot of people are annoyed because prices are so high when they used to be able to afford it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's like great. I don't love that the prices are high, but I'm not gonna, there's nothing I can do about it, you know? I can complain about being in a capitalistic world, in a world in which I don't want to live in, sure, but I don't have a choice to not live in that world. So to complain about it and bitch and moan about it isn't gonna do anything for me. You know, I might as well partake because I can't do anything about it. Because I would love to not live in a capitalistic world, but we do. I need something to get into eBay so I can raise money for the big boy scanner. Yeah, yeah. You can always use your phone until you get enough. With listings, let's say I have 200 cards. Should I list all 200 at once, or should I say list 20 a day for 10 days? If you can only list 200 cards, I would say 20 a day for 10 days, not all at once. Does Card Uploader handle hollow energies accurately? Yes. I use an Epson 400. Yeah, I've heard good things about the Epson 400. It's only like $300. Is there harm in listing undesirable bulk if you're under level 4 on TCG Player? Just curious how you level 3 and suddenly have slots to fill. If you have time trouble, then yeah, list them. List them. Do you handwrite notes? I always put thank you, please leave a comment. Does that make me a bad person? No, it doesn't make you a bad person. If anything, that's probably a good thing. But I don't take that. I don't take that approach because it would take me too long. Go take a dump, dude. His mating dance. That gets Elise going, you know? Got that booty like, wow, oh, wow. Absolutely. Absolutely. I sell empty ETBs on eBay. Do they sell well for you, Sam? There's just some cool coins. There's a Charizard coin, some Surfetched coin. I don't know where these are from. Like, do they say what they're from? It's gonna be hard to like look up what coins are what. Some GX logos, a V-Star, a Venusaur, another Surfetched. So I don't know if any of these coins are worth anything. You guys probably know more about the coins than I. What the fuck is this? Hasbro. Who the hell is this? The fuck? Is that a Digimon? Look at this. Shiny Zamazenta statues. Those are cute. Oh, you guys can't see those. Those are cute, right? I like those. I bet those would sell. What is the shield next to your name? The shield next to their name means they're a mod. Use them for separating your sets. Oh, yeah. Run those jumbos, but take a dump first? Yeah. Price memory is a bitch? Yeah. Some Zamazenta, a Lucario pin. I'm gonna hold it, y'all. I'm gonna hold my poop in for the rest of eternity. I'm just gonna get all these coins out. We got a Camerupt coin. Looks like Mega Camerupt. Looks like Deance. No, that's Zygarde. It's Gardevoir. Who the fuck are you? Oh, Volcanion. This is a Dragonite coin. They're little tiny coins. Little metal. Yo, these little metal dice are cute. I like those. And some good amount of pins. Look at these pins. We got a Jirachi pin. Let's see if I can show it. Jirachi pin. We got a Latios pin. We got, who are you? Oh, a Suian Zoroark pin. We got, Origin Form Palkia pin. We got Cleavor pin. We got a, what is this? Oh, it's a Shiny Zamazenta pin. And a Vaporeon pin. That's what Vaporeon pin I bet would sell well. I bet these pins sell well. I bet these pins will do well. And these little Zamazenta statues. I don't know about the dice. I might just sell the dice all in one like lot. But I feel like the pins would do well. Maybe even the coins too, but we'll see. Probably shouldn't have thrown them in there like that. Whoops. We're just gonna put all these back. Just wanted to look through them. Does anybody want a bag of dice? That almost came out as a bag of dicks. Does anybody want a bag of dicks? They're for sale. $50 a piece. Bag of dicks. Get your bag of dicks here. Get your bag of dicks. Bag of dicks here. There's some more coins in this, but I'm not going to open them. Looks like a Lucario coin. Lucario. Raikou coin. Some other little coins down there. Some metal coins. So yeah, we'll look through those. But that's the collection. Let's look through the jumbo cards. Thank you. Appreciate the answer in your videos. Of course, Treble. Do I need to reassess what I'm doing if I'm keeping 74 cents of shipping and fees for $1.99 after everything I'm earned, 49 cents? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, empty ETBs sell as quick as I can list them. I do lots of 3. Really? What do you sell them for, Sam? How much do they sell for? That was Glaceon for sure. Oh, that was Glaceon? That looked like Vaporeon. That was definitely Vaporeon. Am I losing my... That was Vaporeon. I think I'm losing my mind. What do you sell them for? I've listed and don't even get a bite. ETB booklets, on the other hand. ETB booklets sell well? Really? I got a bunch of them. Have you tried the schedule list feature for card uploader? Going out of town for the weekend, but I still want to have cards uploaded daily. I have not, Piggy, but you can also do it through... eBay itself. You can schedule out listings on eBay. The shipping fee is 74 cents. I'm getting between 50 cents to $1 per sale now that I'm a bit more hip to the game. Yep. They're spending a lot of money on your cards, Phantom. Why don't you put some tie into some customer relations? They're spending a lot of money on your cards, Phantom. Why don't you put some time into customer relations? I mean, writing an individual note for 30 orders would take me way too long. And realistically, it's not necessary. I appreciate them buying it, but I'm not, like they're not doing... Like, it's not that they're doing me favors, like I'm giving a service. I'm not giving them a service for doing that. I mean, you absolutely can. It would be good, but eventually you're gonna get to the point where if you handwrite letters, you're gonna just be spending all the time handwriting letters and not actually sending out cards. So these are all of the jumbo cards we got. That Pikachu Zekrom one's pretty cool. Some of these are near mint, some of these are not, but they're still pretty cool. Kangaskhan EX Jumbo, that's pretty near mint. That's probably lightly played. Dragonite V, that's probably lightly played. Espeon and Deoxys, that one's so sick. And it's, yeah, it's probably lightly played. Snorlax VMAX, that one's near mint. Pikachu V Union, this one's like a $15 one. Beware GX, I'm gonna see if I can run these through the scanner, but I'm not gonna do them right now. Scizor V, Kingdra EX, Lucario V-Star, near mint. Vaporeon VMAX, Infernape V, Rayquaza VMAX, Deoxys V-Star, Pikachu VMAX. Oh my God. Why can't I think right now? Deej Thinking has a video. He graded these and made really good money by doing these graded. Now, granted, this is in bulk, so they're probably not going to do well. But if you can get a graded jumbo card to do well, if you can get a 10, they're worth a lot of money. Like a lot of money. Even the bulk ones. It's just really hard to get a 10 because most of them are pretty beat up. All right. Phantom is poop maxing. Yup. I think I'm doing too much with my packaging. That's costing me 20 cents for envelope, top loader, etc. Yeah. Someone say dicks? What up, Mike? Mike heard dicks and he came running. Coins sell well for me, but dice, I might sell one set a year. Yeah, I feel like the dice would sell really slow. I might just list it as like a lot. Based on cost 2, accounting for card, sleeve, team bag, envelope, label, and stamp. That's basically my cost as well. It's pretty close, like 20 cents. Phantom is gatekeeping how he's making an extra quarter. Yup. Don't tell the kid got scammed with those fake card coins too. Oh, there were some fake coins in there? I don't think one of them was fake. I think it was just a different game. I buy into ETBs to store cards in because they fit perfectly on my shelves. Nice. The only time I handwrite a letter is if my order is $75 plus. That's TCG player. Yeah. I will never stop handwriting a note to my customers. Fair play if that's what you want to do. How do you submit jumbo cards to PSA? Same way you submit anything else. Yeah, the card saver alone was 115 each. Total cost is about 94 cents, or 11 cents each, 94 cents or so. Thinking about moving to top loaders next order to drop cost. Yeah, I just prefer card saver. I think it's a little cleaner. It's where your services surpasses my own. I'm new to selling on TCG and I'm still levels 1. Is there a length of time after sending the order out before reaching out to see if they got the cards and ask them to give feedback? I wouldn't reach out to them, Omicron. You get it. You get the feedback automatically after 2 weeks. Have you done an eBay auction yet? What would you do as your first auction? I haven't. I might probably just do some kind of lot if I did one. My shift to basic white envelopes. What are you using right now? Phantom only gets sales because he's a famous YouTuber. True. So true, besties. So true. Okay. So we got through the collection. We will put this over into our inventory of cards we need to list, or rather go through, not list. We already have an inventory of that. Those we can go through. So yeah, I bet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the energies, I bet like 6,000 cards probably pretty easily between that order. So that's not bad. 6,000 cards. Not bad at all. You still sell poop? Yes. And bathwater. Any specific shelving you store your inventory on? No, Jada God. I have some shelving, but I'm currently using it for everything, but I'm gonna have to switch everything over on that shelf to my cards eventually, because that's what they were originally for, and then I just started putting stuff on it after I got out of the cards, and now that I'm back in it, my inventory is starting to get a little large. I literally have my inventory on the ground right now. I just bring it up to my desk and then pull every day. But I'm gonna have to stop doing that eventually. My girlfriend is a cabinet maker by trade, and she's making me a custom ETB shelf. That's awesome. BWE for the win, yeah. After 10 days, it auto submits the review. Yep. It's not the YouTube Don, it's his PF fan base. Yes, exactly. Decided to change my listings and set a base floor price of $1.09 with free shipping. Should still make at least 90 cents per low end card after envelope, sleeve, and top loader. Hopefully will help sales. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Tunst. That's pretty solid. Okay, I lied. I have to poop so bad. So it's just gonna happen. We're gonna leave you with some music. I'm gonna crank the music, and I'll be back. I'll even write in here, BRB, I'm pooping. Smiley face. We're so professional here. We are so professional here. All right, let me take off my mic so you guys don't have to hear what's about to happen. What's about to go down. You guys don't need this. All right, burp.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That was Huey-ba. Turn down this desktop audio. Hooey! That one was a doozy. She was a doozy, that one. How Shrouded Fable Evil Editions bulk for sale for others? I haven't sold a ton of Shrouded Fable, to be honest, but I don't have a ton listed. So this is how Diglett came to be. Yup. I choose you, Dotazor. Was it shiny? It was, actually. It was very shiny. It was mega shiny. It was a mega shiny poop. It was 3 floor shits. You guys see that video? Oh, that's floor shit. That's 3 floor shits. Does anybody know what the hell I'm talking about? The Pokemon Go video? Oh, that's just Big Dick B. He's like, oh, that's Pikachu. Everyone knows Pikachu. Everybody know that's Big Dick B. All right, we back. We back in action. Why does the stream only have 19 likes? That's a great question. That's a fantastic question. Use crap. It was very effective. It was a double flusher. Yeah, probably, honestly. I didn't, but it probably needed it. All right, we're going to go through and we're going to condition sort these hollows, mostly from Sword and Shield, and then we are going to list them and have a grand old time. Oh my god. Zapdos is very damaged. Zapdos had seen some things. We are going to go through these cards, condition sort them, get them listed onto our eBay store, and move on with our lives. You're gonna go there. First sort I do is just go through any of these cards. You're damaged. You're damaged goods, Lugia. I go through these, pull out the cards, lightly played, and then I go through, check the hollows, pull out any that are scratched up, put them as lightly played, and then we check the backs, and then we go to list. Did 1,000 my first week on eBay, moving for teach player over little by little. Nice, Doc. That's awesome. That's pretty solid. First week, $1,000. That's crazy. I certainly have not done that. I have not been that successful with it. Yeah, we're just condition sorting these so then we can list them onto our eBay store. This is the worst part, in my opinion, now. Out of all the processes, this is my least favorite, is condition sorting. I hate condition sorting. It's the worst. Should sell the common, uncommon, Sword and Shield era cards to Troll and Toad to keep cycling, or list on eBay TCG Player? It depends on how much you have, Spencer. I personally just sell them, but if you don't have a ton of cards, then you can list them. It's $40 to grade a jumbo card. That's crazy. Yeah, they're expensive. But if you can get a 10, they're worth good money. But that's obviously the trick. Can you get a 10? Just checking for scratches now. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing right now. I'm just pointing this toward the light so I can see scratches easily. Any scratches on these hollows, I put them as lightly played just to be safe. Ooh, that one's kind of damaged.
Not dealing with my envelope never showed up has been well worth the transfer. Yeah, exactly. I have to be in the right mindset to condition sort, but every step is kind of like that, so I just do what I feel like and I'm always making progress. That's a good idea, NLs. Feels like a new man? Yes, 100%. CDC just fucking blessed me with my return, Jesus. Oh, really? What'd you get? 54 out of 67 pristines, all vintage, probably 300,000. Holy shit! That's insane. I'm listing everything 99 cents with 131 shipping, but 2 get 1 free bulk, 199 free shipping, buy 2 get 1 free non-bulk. Interesting, Doc. That's interesting. I've never tried to mess with non-free shipping. I wonder how that would go. I know Andrew, Gem TCG, talked about listing with non-free shipping. I wonder if he's still doing that. He like wanted to switch to it with his Magic cards, I think. Conditioning sorting hollows are also really annoying because there's a third step you have to do. I need to check the front and the back, but then on these I have to check for scratches. So I feel like I have to go even slower, and there's a third step. Okay. These are all lightly played guaranteed. Well, at least in theory. I guess I can check the back, make sure none of these are beat up. Okay, this one, lightly played, lightly played. That one's probably moderately played. Moderately played. Okay, that's good for there. Okay, now I check the back of these, see how many of these are going to be lightly played. These are looking pretty good on the back. Only like 20,000 into the card, so just got a free house. Thank you, my grader. Holy shit, that's insane, Lugia's Den. That's awesome. Congrats, dude. I clearly need to be getting into some grading, that's for sure. Did you do through consignment, or did you do it all? Did you just send it in yourself? I enable free shipping after 2 cards are purchased. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know you could do that. Let me get through this set of cards. No. Gem TCG released a video saying that he won't do the not free shipping because you then won't be considered top rated seller on eBay. That's why I told him that. I said that to him when he came in the stream after that video. And I was like, doesn't that mean you don't get top rated shipping or top rated seller? Because I thought you needed free shipping for top rated seller. And he's like, oh, I need to look into that. So I just assumed he looked into that and that wasn't the case. And I was wrong. Gotta look into what you're gonna do before you do it. That's, you can make a big mistake doing something like that. Because then you get a whole month without top rated seller. Okay. These are all conditioned. Let's see if I have 200 cards here. I don't think I do. '87, '88, '89, '90, '91, '92, '93, '94, '95, '96, '97, '98, '99, 100. Okay. Here is our first 100 that we're going to list. We need 100 more. So we're going to go through and condition sort some more. Let's do the back first. We don't have to check hollows on anything we pull. I sent it through myself, trying to get enough volume this year to get a deal for lower fees with them. How much do you think you have to do for that? Do you prefer grading with CGC over PSA? Yeah, CGC is way better. Yeah, I mean, CGC seems a little less aggressive with their grading, which is obviously appealing. And obviously, if you can get it pristine, that's when it's even better than a PSA 10. But a 10 is worth basically what a 9 is, and from what I've understood, from what I've heard. I need to get into grading. There seems to be a lot of money in grading, and I need to get into it. I'm sure I'm leaving money on the table by not doing it. I'm assuming all of it was Japanese, Ryan? Top-rated seller will still appear on listings with free shipping, just not the ones after. I gotcha. CGC slabs will still have a high sell-through rate like PSA? No, I bet they don't. I don't know for sure, but I imagine CGC sells slower. I think that is kind of the trade-off you have. Hey, I just found 4 boxes of vintage Pokemon from my childhood. Any tips on getting money from them? Play it, either list them on TCG Play or eBay. If you have a scanner, list them on eBay. They'll sell really well. But yeah, just list them. List them on whatever platform you think is going to be good for you. If you're in the US, you can do TCG Player. It'll sell quicker. But if you sell on eBay and you get a scanner, it'll sell better. They'll sell for a little bit more of a premium, I'm sure. Yeah, all Japanese. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thinking of getting into YouTube now that I'm retired, 35 with nothing to do. Maybe we can link up. I'm a true starter with nothing story. Doc, you're retired at 35? That's sick. Yeah, hit me up. Just message me on Discord. I want to know how the hell you're retired at 35. From what I've heard, probably need to get around 2,000 cards a year, and they will consider giving you a small break, but as you go up with the deal gets better. That's sick. I need to look into that too. I got 3 of the Pokemon I bought off you at PSA now. We shall see if you've been making money off me or if I've been making money off you. Yeah, that's true, Don. I'm really curious. Actually, I'm really glad you said that. Yeah. I'll let me know in 6 years' time how if I gave you money, if I gave you free money. It'd be kind of cool. Because no, basically, Don, you just buy on eBay and then sell anything that doesn't go that you don't think is going to be a 10. Yeah, I need to get into grading. I need to get into it. I've been putting it off. Maybe in the next couple months we'll do our first maybe CGC submission or something. I think I'll do CGC because I just don't want to wait forever for my cards to get graded. I don't want to wait 6 months to get my cards back. So CGC sounds interesting. I even thought about doing the going through what's his nuts that does consignment and do it through auction, especially if I get the cards cheap enough so it doesn't really matter if it's like if they don't sell for a good amount, you know. We'll see. Playing around with the idea. Alrighty. I just sent 20 cards to PSA. CGC is fast, but the PSA premium, man. The liquidity. I'm going to send more vintage and probably not PSA 10s to CGC. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Chico. I have an old eBay store from years ago that I haven't used. If getting into selling cards again, do you think an eBay store will be better? No. Matt, that's exactly what I did. I actually used an old eBay store as well. Send in some clean WotC bulk I have to CGC. Looks like very non-pristine 10s have a good return. I would send everything to CGC over PSA. Turnaround time better, lower fees, and in my opinion, price can be better with CGC over PSA if you're willing to wait to sell. Yeah. Big GMA bets. I've made 5,000 blue balling that meme. Big GMA bets. I don't know what that means, David. How important is online presence toward building a business selling cards? It's not necessary. I know. I mean, it definitely helps. It definitely helps, but it's definitely not necessary, in my opinion. Think you've been 10 years? Yeah, you're right. Military, injured in combat, Army retired. Me at 12 years in as a senior, NCO. Since they are injuries in combat, I get to keep my pension and disability. Oh, that's awesome, Doc. I mean, not awesome. I'm sad that you got injured, but that's awesome that you get to be retired in that way. Yes, thank you. Yes, Ryan. Yes, down with catch 'em all collectibles. I need to check it out. I think I'm gonna try and do that. Yep. GameStop stock blew up during early COVID. Oh yeah. 83. I guess I could just do these lightly played cards. 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay. Let's do that. It'll start at Darkrai. LP Darkrai. Darkrai LP. Okay. Let's get these cards uploaded. Or let's get these cards scanned, uploaded, listed, so we can be done with our 200 listings. How is it already 8 o'clock? Any information on booster pack grading? I feel like there's a lot of opportunity there, but wanted some opinions. Oh God, I don't know anything about that. Do you list your modern reverse holo trainer cards on your eBay store? In theory, yes, but I try to do other things. I'm in a sewer boat with COC, just a veteran looking to keep busy because people and loud sounds suck. Oh, interesting. I'm from Australia, starting to look into selling cards, Magic, and Pokemon for my own collection, then buying it in bulk to grow slowly. Hopefully it won't be a bust. Hey, good luck, winner. If you stick to it, I'm sure it won't. If you stick to it, I'm sure it won't be a bust. Okay, you are LP, so you're going to go here, and you're MP, you're going to go here. Finally made a 4-row box of cards that I have like a list of what is like LP, near mint, stuff like that. So I can start doing the... So I can start being better about... Oh, I need to clean my scanner and then get it on. I want to be better at going through my cards and condition sorting them in bulk. Instead of doing them like what I'll do a lot of times is I'll just go through however many I want to list and then do that and then grade them that way. And I just feel like that's not as efficient than doing them in batches. So trying to start doing them in batches and then having a 4-row of all of the cards that I want to list in that 4-row that is conditioned already. So I have like 1 row is near mint, 1 row is LP, 1 row is MP, and 1 row is damaged. Obviously the near mint one goes the fastest, and I list those the quickest. But just another way to like kind of move it from staging to being ready to list without feeling like I gotta do conditioning every time I want to list. So when I want to condition, I can condition, and when I want to list, I can just grab cards out of there and get straight to listing so I don't have to think too much about it. Especially on days that like, I'll have days where I'm like, okay, I've got time to list, but I don't really have time to condition sort. So it's nice to have some inventory in that so I can just pull straight from that if I don't have a ton of time to list and I still want to list my 200 cards. That is how I'm currently going about it. All right. Boom. Scanner is clean. Let's scan these cards in. Get these sumbitches going, and we will get them listed. There are you. Let's move you. Scan. Yeah, I don't want this one. Don't look at the naming of those. Those aren't true. Scans look decent. Good enough, I would say. Good enough. Good enough for government work. There's a little bit of scan line on the back, but good enough for government work. There's a little bit of scan line on the front, too. Nah, they're fine. They're fine. I'll clean it off after this one again. But none of these are any crazy numbers. Like, literally all these cards are worth probably less than 50 cents anyway. No one's out here looking for these scans to be perfect. These aren't terribly expensive cards. Okay, first one, hundo. Scanned in. Ugh, okay, that one's kind of bad. They're not terrible. They're not. They're fine. It's fine. Let me make sure this is my eBay folders are empty. That one's empty. Okay, we're good. Very gut, ja? Let me clean these cameras. Ein mehr. One more. Clean skis on the cameras. Make sure we get them nice and clean. Give it a wipe on the cameras. There we go, looking clean. Okay. Next set of cards. I'm in me mom's car. Vroom, vroom. All right. Look at me scanning and not looking at the chat. Look at me scanning and not looking at the chat. Being a good boy. Being a good, productive gentleman. That didn't do shit for the scans, but that's all right. All right, while those are scanning, I'm gonna go over here and grab 2 more 100 count penny sleeves. Got them. Alrighty. I started watching Rudy while waiting in Kuwait for a flight to Syria. Nice. I do Dan's consignment 10 out of 10 would recommend. Really? I need to try it out. I've heard good things. I heard he gets pretty good money for his stuff. And it's like cheaper to do, like cheaper to grade through him, right? It's only like $8 a card or something like that. Something crazy like that. It's awesome. I'm brand new here, but have been active on eBay for a couple years. I'm here because I want to deal in nostalgia. Yeah, I feel that. I just listed a card on eBay today and it already has 8 viewers. Nice. Been enjoying your videos. Have you covered how you ship bulk cards? I put it in a penny sleeve. I put the penny sleeve in a card saver. I put the card saver in a top loader and then in a team bag. And then I put all of that in an envelope and I smack the eBay standard envelope label and I send it out the door. That is how I send all of my cards. Okay, let's go to card uploader. And let's list some cards. Near mint. It takes a second to fill in this queue, but if not, we're on 44. A0044-1. They're all my thumbnails. Process 100 English Pokemon cards. Oh no. Okay. First up, this Mimikyu set. Holy shit, that was so fast. I've been using Epson 402 since I already had it for work, but I might have to buy that. Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty quick. How fast is the Epson? Buying my Fujitsu this week. Any advice on setup to prevent damage to the cards? Take out the middle piece and then put the rollers back in. But really just test it because it seems like everybody's is different. But that's what I had to do for mine. I know Ryan says that he just took it straight out the box and never had a problem. But mine gets scratches if I didn't take out that middle piece. So I had to take the middle piece out. But I'd watch Max Pax Wax. He has videos on it and he sells some stuff to help with that. So that is what I would watch. I condition sort by sleeving in penny sleeves, and I put a sticker on the bottom left corner that says condition I deem the card to be, so next time I grab it, I don't have to think. Oh, that'd take you like do that for every single card, Clay? Oh, that would take forever. I deal in bulk though, so that would be a little time consuming. Any reason you use a card saver over a top loader? I just prefer it. I think it's cleaner. I think it has a better chance of going through the post office. It's a little bit more pricey, but I just think it looks better and more presentable. But that's just a personal preference, honestly. I know a lot of people that use top loaders and have no problem, so I'm sure it'd be fine to use a top loader as well. Jaron, what up? A few months ago, I ran 20 auctions for Pokemon cards, and 6 of them asked to cancel their after winning. Very happy about the eBay changes coming that they just emailed about. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Danky Kang. I agree. I just saw that email when I was pooping, so. Top loaders occasionally jam with non-machinable. Card savers slightly malleable. Yeah. I don't think you're going to have too many problems with top loaders. I know a lot of sellers that do thousands and thousands of orders with top loaders. So I'm not saying you are going to have problems with top loaders, but I just prefer card savers. And he fronts the grading fee and takes it out of the sales. Yeah, that's what's really cool, Buffet Bar. I watched Deej's video on it, and I was like, damn, he makes this really fucking easy. So that's really, really tempting. Take one energy card to test it and try a couple different video guides so it doesn't scratch the energy cards. Yep. I just took a stack of energy cards and just kept running them through. Seen a lot of people complain about the lines of feeding cards in the scanner. Yeah, Michael, your best bet is to check out Max Pax Wax. He's got good videos on it. Every card by the thousands? Clay, that sounds like my personal hell. That would take forever. I have to run batches of 20 cards, and it probably takes 7 to 9 minutes to scan in 200 cards. Oh, wow. Yeah, that took me like 2 minutes. Can you get shipping rates comparable to eBay card shipping when selling to TCG, or are you on eBay now? I'm all on eBay. Yeah, I do everything on eBay. I sell some on TCG Player, but very little. I haven't done a sale in like a week and a half. Never had issues with top loaders? Yeah, a lot of people have it. I don't say you have to use top or card savers. I just prefer them. I've always preferred them. I used to use top loaders, didn't like them. I even used the little like cardboard top loaders. What are they called? The little whatevers. I didn't like those. But ultimately, I think top loaders work great, but I like card savers. Never had an issue with top loaders, but it seems like everyone has different experiences. Yep, exactly. My LCS has baseball bulk boxes for $12 per 250 cards. That seems high. Is that high or low for baseball bulk? Card savers are definitely the safer bet, but I have shipped a little under 1,000 orders in top loaders, 0 issues. Yep, exactly. Exactly. I agree. I think card savers are a little overkill, to be honest with you. But since I'm getting a premium for these cards anyway, that price is kind of baked into it pretty simply. And I just prefer, I don't know, there's something about like, when you get into doing this, you'll start to like find things that you like and you don't like, and things that look clean to you, and that like for some reason, team bags or card savers inside of a team bag, the way they fit is just very, very satisfying. And like, it just makes the shipping a little better for me. And it just, I don't know, there's something about it that just really feels clean and very appealing to me when it comes to selling. So I just prefer it that way, but it's absolutely not necessary. I hate card shields. Yeah, I've heard a lot of complaints about card shields. I have a USPS workers complain or make comments about the stiffness. They still took them. Yeah, I've heard, like, I just don't ever hand my cards or my stuff over to the post office. Like, if I ever have to go to the front, I will drop off. There's a little, like, drop off where you can drop off the envelopes. I drop those off before ever going up to the desk, because I don't want them to take my cards, because I don't want them to be like, this is too thick, or this isn't going to work, or whatever it is, because ultimately that's just their opinion, and it absolutely does work. And I know they do, because I've sent out thousands of orders. So I just don't ever go up there. Like 5 cents per card, so I'd say pretty cheap, because baseball cards sell easy on eBay. Oh, wow. So that's a good price. I thought those would be expensive, but that's pretty cool. What brand of card savers do you use, and how much are they per unit? I need to order some more soon and want your opinion. I think it's the main brand that does them. It's a red box, and it says Card Saver 1s on them. I don't know. I have to go over there and look. I always say never had an issue, and they take them anyways. Yep. Do you charge for shipping if a card sells at 25 cents? How does that work? Justin, my minimum on eBay is $2, and I don't charge for shipping. So even after shipping and fees and everything, I get 71 cents. Even as a customer, I don't like card shields. Yeah, I heard really bad things from customers that they don't like card shields. Try to avoid the interaction because they're way more likely to decline it when they're standing in front of them. Yeah. Cardboard gold. Yes, it is. Yes, that's who it is. Cardboard gold. Okay, let's get through these cards. So many trick or trade cards. Those are always going to be fun. They take a while to list. But here we go. And here we go. I'm like, yes, she's fine. Wonder when she'll be mine. She walked past our prayers we want. I don't know why I have this song in my head right now. Trick or trade, trick or trade, trick or trade. Nope, not prize pack. I wish. Probably be worth more. Oh, I have so many trick or trade cards that I've got listed. I need to stop listing these. I've got so many of these cards listed. I honestly need to take these out of my rotation because I've got too many of them listed. This batch already has like a bunch of each. They sell. I still sell them, but I probably have too many listed. Did I do that Gengar right? Yeah. I could probably check my listings after this and see how many trick or trade cards we have listed. It's probably a shit ton. Probably a massive amount. Okay, there's that. We edit variants. These are all hollow. Sort by TCG player price. Oh, these Gengars are 703? Hell yeah. Let us go. That's selling for 10 bucks. I bet I could sell for 10 bucks. I'm gonna sell for $9.99. Why not? Why the hell not? $3.99. I think I did before. Blastoise, I do $2.99. $2.49. I could probably do $2.99 on these, honestly. As a Neomint. Alrighty. The rest of those are good. All right, there we go. Now we need to label this and get them added to our inventory. The problem is I need to start a new box. We are now on our third box of cards listed. So we need a new box. Let's see. Well, that means we need to start clearing this. Clearing my shelf. I've got to clear my shelf so I can put my inventory on my shelves. A44. And let's grab a 4-row box to add these into. There we go. And I need a little foam boy to keep these in. All right. There is that. Now we're on to the next batch. Alrighty, near mint. They'll go in. There we go. A 45-1. eBay. Okay. Alrighty. All right, I said fuck it and created a submission on my jumbo cards. Did you really, Caden? Oh God, I'm scared. Good luck. When you're launching Phantom's Consignment, can you start sending all my stuff to you for sale? For me? Yeah, I got you. Keep listening to them. I sell them like crazy, but I only run 3 or 4 at a time. Yeah, I think I do sell them. I'll have to check how many times we've sold them in the last few months. So use a cardboard shield or TCG Guardians for TCG player. They are good for multiple cards, but as soon as I am done with this box, I won't be buying more. Oh, gotcha. I've had the machine rip an envelope in half because of the cardboard shields. I have had that too. I got a thing back one time. It just came in a bag, and it was just back when I used the card shields, and that was exactly what happened. They sent me back this envelope, and it was like ripped in half with a bunch of cards ripped in half. They weren't happy with me. Never had that happen, but I just don't like them. Yeah. Feel like I could sell $22 a month on eBay, but I don't think I want to take the risk. I mean, is $22 a month really too much of a risk? It shouldn't be too much. I mean, that's what, like, not even a coffee a day. Not even coffee every other day at this point with how much fucking prices are going up. When's your next seminar? Austin, it's at the end of the month. It won't be this weekend, but next weekend. Cardboard gold is what I use. Yeah, that's what I use. I wish listing was this quick for me. The TCG player prices are a lot different to UK price, so I have to check most individually to get rough market price. Yeah, I wish they would add a market price for eBay to this and find like a like some kind of like, or even just pull from what's it called? What's that website called? Oh my god, that you can check your prices of cards. That'll check like the raw price, PSA price. Well, I can't think of the name of that. It'd be nice if they pull from that. Someone looks for a stack of sleeved and conditioned cards to sell on eBay store on their eBay. Believe it or not, someone looks for a stack of sleeved and conditioned cards to sell on their eBay store. I don't know what you mean by that, Clay. USPS taped the envelope and the customer still got all their cards and the good review. Wow. With TCG Automate, when you create a chaos SKU with the information to locate pulls to be found on eBay through TCG Automate, I would absolutely not use that. Well, for one, I don't recommend using TCG Automate anymore. But also, even if you did, I wouldn't suggest that with any system. Having a chaos sort system for, and then trying to combine your listings, there's too much that could go wrong in my opinion, and I want nothing to do with that. I understand the mentality behind it. I understand how it can be done, but I think people are freaking out about duplicate listings because of Rob from RNG Games having a video on it, which is totally reasonable. He is going to solve it for his own store and was having problems with them, so he solved it. But people are taking that as they need to solve that themselves, and I think they're over-indexing into what he's doing for his business and aren't taking it case by case, which you should be doing. I don't think duplicate listings are as big of a deal as people make them out to be. But if you are going to do what RNG Games is doing and not do duplicate listings, you need to also do what he's doing when it comes to his inventory, in my opinion. And that means you need to go through and you need to sort by set, alphabetize by set, and do it the traditional way. Because I think if you try to mix those two, you're just asking for trouble, in my opinion. Especially if you try and do it with the TCG Automate. Collector? No. Price charting. Thank you. If I list 1,000 cards and don't pay for the next month, would my cards still be if I list 1,000 cards and don't pay for the next month, would my cards still be listed? I don't know. I mean, they would be listed, but you probably pay insertion fees. But I'm not sure. On an eBay store, are you selling bulk there or just cards above $1? Everything is selling on eBay. Bulk, everything. I sell 25-cent cards for $2 all day long on eBay. I do it every day. But good question, Tanner. That's why I sleeve them all. I also sell them as stacks of sleeved and conditioned already. Oh, I got what you're saying. Card Uploader added the beta feature where it checks your eBay for duplicates. Yeah, and I wouldn't use that either. At least if you're going to use it, I would. If you're going to use that, that's fine. But make sure that you are doing the listings like you should and doing it alphabetized and set sorted, because I think if you mix those, you're asking for trouble. I'm a big fan of the chaos sort system if you don't care about duplicate listings, but if you think duplicate listings are going to be a problem, then you just need to set sort and alphabetize. Does duplicates even affect your eBay? I have not found that to be the case on my eBay store, and other eBay stores like Lugia's Den, who's much bigger than me, also has never found that to be the case. Rob from RNG Games, who is also a big seller, has said that that's the case for him, and so he wanted to solve that. And he says eBay rep said that's what's going on. So I would believe my eBay rep if they told me that as well. So that's what he did to change it. He seems to be doing well now. So that seemed to have solved his problem. But personally, I have not had any issues with duplicate listings. So it could be 50-50. Yeah, it could be one thing, it could be the other. Who knows? It's hard to tell. But I'm personally not solving that issue. And if I was solving that issue and I blew up my inventory, I would just start over and set, sort, and alphabetize, because I would not want to live in the world where you do duplicate listings and you forget to say that it's pulled and all this other stuff. It just, you're asking for trouble there. There's a lot that could get mixed up really quickly that I don't personally want to deal with. Sounds like hell. I was thinking about making a video for that before. I don't want to make it because I don't want to feel like I'm calling Rob out, which obviously I'm not. Like, I love his content. He's one of my favorite content creators. But when he made that video, everyone was like the day before he made that video, no one cared about duplicate listings. No one. And then the day he made that video, now everyone's like, we have to solve this problem yesterday and we're losing our minds. And then, which is fine, because like, he is a trusted seller. People are going to trust what he has to say. That's a good thing. But at the same time, you got to remember that everyone's store is different. Everyone's business is different. And just because he's doing something doesn't mean that you have to do it. And so it just feels like, and I get that with even me. Like, some people will say like, oh, well, Phantom said you have to solve this problem, so it must be it, and you have to do it immediately. We have to take his word as exactly what it is. And it's just like, I'm just one guy trying to solve problems. And I do try to help you guys, but at the same time, like, your guys' stores are different. So you need to solve the problems differently. And I think people put too much emphasis on content creators and take their word as gospel more often than they should. You know, when Brian from Pokey&E was like, everyone needs to make an LLC, and if you don't make an LLC, then you aren't serious about this business. And so then everyone, after he made that, was like, oh, I've got to get an LLC. We got to solve that problem yesterday. And it's just like, that's one guy's opinion of how you should do it. That doesn't mean that it should be taken as gospel. And I don't think any of those people are saying you should take their word as gospel. I don't think Rob is like saying like, I'm solving this, so you have to solve this as well. And if you don't, your store's going to go to shit. I don't think he's saying that. So anyway, okay, we're looking for Darkrai. Okay, there was multiple Darkrai's. This wasn't smart. I didn't write down. I usually write down which Darkrai or which card. Okay, I think it's this one. Okay, so we're gonna go here and here, and then we're going to mark. No, I'm an idiot. If you hold shift, it'll go in between the two things you marked. I found that out, and that's super nice. Conditions, LP, apply to all cards. Okay. I also sell pre-made binders with the card name wrote out on an index card in half and whatever cards I have set in the pages. Nice, that's cool. I think I'll just stick with the Collect Pro for now. They have $10 a month for unlimited listings. Yeah. Do you recommend tamper evidence stickers, especially on items above $50? I don't know what that means. I've never heard of that, Tanner. I put everything over 50, obviously, in a bubble mailer. I hate that. Why does eBay need all the extra BS? Just let us list. Yeah. My main focus is also eBay right now, but I have over 6,000 cards on TCG Player. What is your current 4 players on TCG? Sick of shipping out quarters for $5. I want to raise my floor. Right now it's 35 cents, but I really don't sell anything on there right now, Jaren. But raise your floor and see what happens. I'm out of the loop. In a few words, what is the duplicate listing issue we are talking about? Casta, eBay doesn't really technically like duplicate listings, and duplicate listings are just listings that, like, I have like 7 of these Mel medals listed, and they're the same Mel medal, even though they're different pictures. It's considered a duplicate listing, and some people have said in the past that hurts your store. I've not had that problem personally, but a lot of people have. So they're trying to solve that problem, is what I'm saying. 599. Let's do 399. 299. Like, I have a lot of these Blastoises listed, and I'm not that worried about them. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. and I'm not really trying to solve the issue. But those that do, I don't find fault in that. But I think if you're going to try to solve that issue, solve it the right way, set, sort, alphabetize. In my opinion, I think that's the smarter thing to do. Because I think if you don't, you're gonna get in trouble with mistakes down the line. Your inventory will then be like also tied to whatever service you're doing that through, which is also not terribly appealing to me. Because if tomorrow Card Uploader stopped being a service, all of my stuff would still sell and I know exactly where to find it. But if you start using that SKU system through here and then you're trying to do all this stuff and you've got duplicate listings and it's getting the same SKU and you got pull sheets, if Card Uploader ends tomorrow, then suddenly you're out of luck and you have no idea where your cards are because you no longer have a place to find those in your SKU system. So I just think you're relying on a third-party tool that, in theory, could end tomorrow. And it should have been a wake-up call for those that saw all the drama with TCG Automate recently, that you never know what could happen, and you never know. You can't trust somebody else with your business necessarily. So you never know. You never know. Oh no. Oh, my days. My phone almost died. Okay, let me catch up with chat. I went to college for business and I have yet to make a LLC after 6 years of selling cards. Yeah. No one is likely to sue me over $2 card. Yeah, exactly. I list a card on TCG Player from my inventory, and when I try to search it for... Wait. I list a card on TCG Player from my inventory, and when I try to search for it to make sure it's listed, it doesn't appear, and do you know why it says my inventory is hidden? You need to turn your inventory on, Sean. That's probably why. You have to turn your inventory on in your pricing tab. I think is where it usually is. Or I don't know what tab if you don't have level 4. I've just stuck with sole proprietor since my current job already operates that way. Yeah. Maybe turn to LLC as the business grows. Yep. Storage duplicate listing is clunky and lazy in my opinion. I don't think so. There's no... I mean, you could think that, but that doesn't seem to affect my sales. The thing an eBay issue more than anything. I feel like the duplicate listing thing is an eBay issue more than anything. We're selling cards and each one has its own level of damage. Yeah. What's up, Phantom? Just joining you now. Hope your day is going well. Hey, thanks, Lone Dinosaur. Why wouldn't you recommend TCG Automate anymore? There's some recent stuff that went down that I personally have stepped away from TCG Automate. Did I miss some news? Watch Pokemon Steven's video is what I would say. His latest video. Yeah, I literally just subscribed with him last night. Even used Phantom. I'm sorry. I'll be making a video on everything down the line. I apologize. I pushed you guys toward it. It was a good product. There's some stupid stuff that got done. Potentially by Andrew. We don't know that for sure, but it seems very likely. Yeah, it has caused me to not want to not have a business relationship with Andrew anymore. What happened with teacher? I may have been offline lately. Yeah, Pokemon Stevens video. Just don't rely on things to last forever. If something falls through, be ready to change tomorrow. Yeah. Card Uploader would do add or implement. Let's think. A lot of the stuff that I wanted has already been added. I mean, ultimately, AI could always be better. So just continuing to improve the AI realistically. Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's very good, but it could always get better. Yeah, that's what I would say. I don't really have much of an answer for that because it's pretty solid. You know, I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. We talked about it a little earlier in the stream, but to give you a TLDR of everything that happened with TCG Automate, it seems, we don't know for sure, I'm not accusing anybody, but it seems that Andrew from Gem TCG ran some sort of system on Card Uploader and basically DDoSed his system. We don't know why he did it. We don't know really how he did it. He hasn't made a statement as far as I understand. But it was pretty shitty. And yeah, Pokemon Steven made a video showing that Andrew was probably the one that did it with a lot of evidence. And he didn't say Andrew, but it seems likely. But again, I'll make a video on it when I get all the facts. We don't have all the facts. We don't know. Maybe Andrew didn't do it. Maybe someone's framing him. I don't know. But it seems unlikely. It seems like he probably did something and it was stupid and it was a dumb thing to do. And hopefully he just comes out and says, yeah, that was really stupid. I shouldn't have done that. And then we can move on. But personally, because of that, I said, no, thank you. I don't want to be an affiliate anymore, but I appreciate your time. Appreciate the business, but we're going to move on. Tamper evidence sticker is a sticker that destroys itself if someone peels it off, so you can tell if a pack or box is open before you bought it. Stop scammers sending back a different card. Interesting. Never heard of that. I've never tried that, Tanner. Please elaborate on what you mean by the drama. Sorry, yeah, that's all I can give. What I'm waiting for is the card uploader to do sports cards so I can run my 300 or so sports cards through it. Yeah, that'd be nice. Have you messed around with the higher quantity per order coupon at a deeper discount to try and move more cards at a time on eBay? Yeah, I do. Every 3 cards, you get 15% off. Like buy 3, get 15% off. Is that why there was crazy queue numbers this weekend? Yeah, it was like running a shit out of nowhere. Yeah, that's what it was, Mordinsky. Anyone could do what you're doing and just fall in line and keep giving eBay more and more money, or you can do something more thought out and difficult to get more money back from each sale. I don't know what you mean by that, Clay. Why the hostility? You're right. You can't, how is that giving eBay? What do you see? You're saying I should go build my own eBay? I mean, you could be my guest if you want to lose out on that 15%, or if you want to gain that 15%. But ultimately, like, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you think the solution is, but the solution to list thousands of cards on my own store, thinking that I'm going to get nearly the amount of money I can get from eBay, is pretty ignorant. Now you can be negative. I don't mind being negative, but it just seems a little hostile out of nowhere. If you're upset with how he runs his shit, go build it how you want it. No, I'm just curious what you think is the better way to do it, Clay. Not hostile at all. Yeah, that's fair. It came off a little hostile, but what? That's just through text. What do you think is the solution? I guess hand me the solution then. What do you think the better way to do things is by the not selling on eBay? I'm just curious about your answer. Anyone could do it. All makes sense now. Yeah. eBay provides a service that you'll never match on your own. Exactly. I'm never going to get that many customers. How much do you pay a month for your store? Do you have for the store you have? $60 a month. If $60 a month is something that's going to make and break your business, then it's going to be a difficult business for you. Is what I would say. Is that what you're asking? Is because I have to do the store? I don't know what you're asking. I guess if you could get to the point, get to where what is the solution in your mind? Doing what I'm doing and following what I'm doing and falling in line by giving eBay more and more money. I guess give me a better way to do it. So I did $20 to start. Yeah. Self-employment is bad. Yeah, apparently. How much is it to host your own website on a server? Exactly. Yeah, it'd be a lot, especially if you wanted to list all these cards. Not a lot. I wouldn't say it's a lot. Probably like, it'd be cheaper than an eBay store. But making a Shopify store to save on fees, even then, you're just giving Shopify money. I mean, what's Shopify's percentages? 6 years, eBay has been the best platform I've used by far. One person operations. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I turned into a bigger store, if I could turn into something like Troll and Toad or something, but I don't imagine I'm ever going to get to that point. Nor do I really want to get to that point. Yeah, I guess I'm just curious. Curious what the solution would be in your mind. You've piqued my interest. Needless to say, you've piqued my interest. My own website will not get the millions of impressions. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't know how your message got retracted, Maverick. The thing about hosting your own website is you'd have to then spend more time to advertise. Yeah. Or spend more money to advertise. Yeah. And isn't Shopify and eBay under the same ownership, the public? I don't know. How could you have started all this without thinking it out, my guy? For shame. For shame. Then you would have paid transaction fees if you use Shopify. It's less than eBay, but not that much. Just confirm 1,000 perfect order bulk is sold for $14. Schwing? What do you mean? It's like you bought 1,000 perfect order bulk for $14? I don't know if you noticed, but your scanner, there's a streak down vertical on the left-hand side of all your cards. Not all of them, Tanner. It's just, I just need to clean the scanner. And yeah, I saw that. If you're talking about this, I saw it, yeah. It's not a big deal. It's just a scan line. I could get rid of it. I just didn't clean it well enough. On these cheaper cards, not the end of the world. I'm not needing it to be perfect. Watching from the other side of the pond and absolutely love your stuff. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, Vendetta. Where at the other side of the pond? No, I confirmed with the guy who buys it for me for 14, the local guy from earlier I mentioned. Oh, I got you. That's pretty cool. Just got the Fujitsu as well. Nice. That's awesome, Tanner. Yeah, just clean it. Make sure you're doing regular cleaning. The Fujitsu gets dirty pretty quick, especially if you run dirty bulk through it. So Clay left us. Clay, you left us on a cliffhanger. We got to know how to not be like me and give eBay more and more money. You can list thousands and not have to pay for the subscription. On eBay? I'm confused. I need more. More! Are you saying on your own website? Is that what you're saying, Clay? $60 a month? How much is that? I don't even need 60. You don't need $60. The $60 store. You can do the $22 store. I just did the $60. I made the mistake. I was just like, screw it. I'll keep it. It's not a big deal. Because ultimately, $60, $22 a month, none of that's going to be compared. I made that back over the weekend. Scalpers and confusing singles for them. Highest purity isopropyl when cleaning as well. Yes. Yes, on eBay. You have to pay for a store subscription to have more than 1,000 listings, unless you want to pay 35 cents per listing. I don't know what you're getting at. 9 hours on the road, just pulling in home. Time to redo inventory is almost upon me. Any shows you've been watching recently? Ooh, Klebe. We got through one of them that wasn't very good. It's called Something Very Bad Is Gonna Happen. It was good for the first couple episodes, then it got stupid, but I haven't really been watching the show recently. If you find one, let me know, because I'm always looking for new shows to watch. With next day shipping, what is your plan when you take vacations or longer trips? Pause the store. You can go on vacation. You can put the store on vacation mode. That's what I'll do. Wrong. Please inform me, Clay. Please inform me how you list thousands of cards without paying list. Unless you're saying combine duplicate listings and you don't have more than 250 different cards. But I also have more than 250 different cards. I have thousands of cards, thousands of different cards listed. There's no way to get around that unless if that's the point you're making, and if that's the point you're making, that is a very roundabout way to make that point. Living north of England in Newcastle. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're like the Burbank of TCG and Pokemon. What's Burbank? I don't know what that is. I'm stupid. Tell me what Burbank is. Unless I think Burbank's like a place, is it? Please explain in full. One word answers does not help us at all. Once you hit a certain tiers, they give you premium access on a basic account and give you more listings. What do you mean certain tiers? So you have a non-store, which I think you should get a store anyway because it gives you a link. People can follow your store. I think it's worth it just for that. But what's the... I guess I don't know about that, but ultimately, again, I don't care. eBay can have my $50 a month, $60 a month, $22 a month. I don't want to stay at no listings until I sell a certain amount and then eventually be able to list some more. I guess I just don't, yeah. Next seminar is Clay, fan on debate. I'm here for it, yeah. Probably talking about variations. I think you're making more than them. Use quantity instead of duplicate listings, yeah. Burbank sports cards. I never watched Burbank sports cards. I'll have to check it out. Clay's not entirely wrong. You can call eBay seller support and they can manually raise your cap, but also if $20 is make or break, you're thinking too small. I mean, they'll raise your cap, but will they raise you'll still have to pay the listing fees, won't you? The insertion fees, or they just raise those too? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool to know. I didn't know that, but to me that seems it seems unnecessary, I guess. If you only had 100 items listed on TCG Player for modern bulk cards, what would it be? Oh God, anything playable, I guess. Pokepads, 100 Pokepads. Well, yes, what I'm telling you. No listing fees. Interesting, I didn't know that. That's good to know. Good to know. I don't think it's really worth it. I mean, will they give you unlimited? I mean, are they going to let me do 60,000 listings? Do you have a YouTube video how you're packing cards to the buyer? I do have ones, a couple, Tanner, that I've made, but I need to have a dedicated video. I don't have a dedicated video for it. The most famous sports card store in the US, they are on YouTube and eBay. I need to check them out, yeah. I have unlimited listings. Do you have a store? But I've sold 31,000 items, yeah. That's pretty cool, Wardinsky. When did they give you unlimited listings? My account is like yours, but I didn't pay for it? Interesting. I didn't know that. Good to know. That seems unnecessary. So you don't have a store, though? Like, I want a store link where people can follow. I'm a top-rated seller, and after 250 listings, I have to pay 35 cents per listing with a subscription, but I know I can waste a day trying to get them to help me. Yeah. Has anyone had a success selling hollow trainers on eBay? Yeah, I sell hollow trainers, Austin. My eBay says 5 million listings, product value for the limit. I don't have a store. Yeah, but that's not insertion fees, Kobo. Kobe? Good Lord. Kobo? Kobe, that's not free listings. That's not free insertion fees. That's just your, like, how much they'll let you list. But they can, I'm sure there is one at one point. If you're worried about combining listings, you should look into SourceSwift inventory management. I'm not. But yeah, SourceSwift's pretty solid. Last year I started in 2020. That's sick, Wardinsky. That's awesome. Don't need a store link when you sell enough cards. Fair enough. I like my store link. I like it's easy to send people there. I don't mind paying $60 a month. I still have a store though. Yeah. I mean, Clay, how many cards do you have listed? My hollow reverse hollow trainers sold super quick on TCG Player. Yeah. 7.2 million cards sold. God damn. They've sold a couple cards. 1 or 2. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy. I keep 800 at all times. Oh, brother. I can't. I think it's time to end the stream. I think that's where we end it. 8. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Jesus Christ almighty on high. Oh, Jesus. I'm sure it could be $800, 800 cards that are like thousands of dollars. So he could be doing great money, but yeah. I have 7,000 listed cards. I'm not going to go to eBay every time I need a bump of 500 cards because I'd have to call eBay every 3 days. But is that possible? I'm sure. I'm sure there's a way you can go around it, not have a store link, get the way around it. They'll give you free listings if you're a good seller. I'm sure it works. But ultimately, it's $22 a month. That's nothing. I did that. I'll do that today, and it'll be my worst day on eBay this week. It's nothing. If you start an LLC and convert your eBay store, they'll up your limit a lot. That's pretty cool. Clip the reaction. I'm planning on getting the eBay store when I move to Texas in July. Yeah. Goddamn, 7.2 million. I thought I was a big league at 259,000 sold since 2007. That's still good too. And how long did that take you? And how long does it take me? I list 200 cards in, I don't know, how long was that? 30 minutes? And I was talking to chat. 400 cards an hour. So if you say 400 cards an hour, I have 7,000 listed divided by 400, 17 hours. I could do that in 2 days if I wanted to. I could list 7,000 cards in 2 days if I really wanted to. Reaction needs to be your outro for your videos. Less than an hour of work, yeah. For what it's worth, they upped me from 5,000 to 10,000 limit on the call and fast tracked my scale up so that I hit 5 million limit before I had thousands of sales. That's pretty cool. But Flux, is that like with free insertion fees though? But they might be, like I said, it could be. But ultimately, $22 a month, $60 a month, I don't care. I'll pay it. If I don't have to get on, it's worth it. $22 a month is worth it to where I never have to talk to eBay again. 100%. Full disclosure. I'll pay $22 a month to never have to talk to eBay and never have to think about it and list my cards. They can have my money. I don't want to talk to support. They can have it. Here I am with 100 cards listed. Time to unlist 5,000 cards and suddenly lose my mind. Hearing cards hit the bottom of an ETB lid. Lurk mode activate. No fees. Yes, that's pretty legit. The monthly fee is worth a loan for the dip in fees. That's true. Yeah, you also, that's true. I didn't even think of that. Flux, thank you. Thank you so much. I forgot you also get percentages off your fees. I will make $60 in less fees in a month, in a week. I'll make my money back in the store at $22 a month. I'll make that back in a week on just the fees that it saves me. So my first item on eBay got it delivered today. The buyer messaged me saying I sent them the wrong item and want me to send them the right one. I know for a fact I shipped the right one. Yeah, LG, what is it, a big card? Sale fee rather, yeah. I've always hated eBay CS and I've only gotten worse. I've always hated eBay, what's CS? So cool card on eBay, what does 3573 mean? 35 out of 73 means like, that's the card number if you're talking about Pokemon. The difference is when the buyer sees, when they see your account and mine I grinded a decade now and they post my cards higher than yours. What are we doing, Clay? What are we talking about? What are we doing? We need to end the stream. The stream needs to be over. I don't even know what's going on anymore. You're right. Clay, you have a bigger wiener than me. You have a better life than me, a better house than me, a better car than me, a better everything. Your balls are bigger than mine. You are amazing. I don't know what are we doing? What are we talking about? Are we in a dick measuring contest? I didn't understand that's what we were doing. I had no idea that was what we were doing. We were in a dick measuring contest? I will lose that. You win. I don't even want to. What are we doing? Oh my God, what is happening? What is going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. Sometimes I'd pay $20 to avoid phone calls. Yeah, exactly. It's the next level. He's at the next level, dude. I don't even know where he's at. He's at the next level. God damn. He's trying to get off the list stream. He's just mad. He's doing better. I don't know. Oh, this is... I will tell you right now, Clay, you have been the most entertaining motherfucker I've ever had in my stream. Thank you so much for being here. This is great. I love it. Love it. Do not leave, please. We could go on for hours. Magic come into your stream, talk down to people with similar interests. Yeah. I'll pay $22 now. Clay, you're right. You're doing great. I wish you all the best, my friend. Thank you for talking, giving me some entertainment. I wish you all the best. Big Clay hype. Clay's our favorite. You've now become a new favorite. That's it. We need to get Clay on the call. Next, you're right. Clay is up next, man. Buddy, you're awesome. All right, I gotta go, guys. That's gonna be where I'm ending it. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for watching. We'll be live on Wednesday, so I'll see you guys Wednesday night. And then, yeah, look out for videos daily. I appreciate you guys. I have never been a favorite. Don, I always love you.